I'm listening to Christian music. Is it any good? Let's think about it. Music. It digs deep down and moves the soul.
And sometimes the body.
No, don't do that. Music helps us remember better. It can aid us in memory. This can let us learn more effectively. Is it any wonder that we teach through music? Every kid learns the ABCs to music. We take Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, slap the alphabet to it, and voila! We have the ABC song. Now, I'm not going to pick on any current worship songs. I'm going to leave that as an exercise for you to think about. I'm going to call out an old chorus from the 1980s. Lift Jesus Higher. Here are the lyrics. I'll sing it William Shatner style. Lift Jesus higher. Lift Jesus higher. Lift him up for the world to see. He said, if I be lifted up from the earth, I will draw all men unto me. Now, at first glance, you might be thinking, well, what's wrong with that? Not my performance, the lyrics. It even mentions Jesus by name. A lot of songs don't even do that today. Well, this song fails miserably because it twists scripture to mean something entirely different. As a kid, I really liked this song. It had an echo part, and you could do that manly clap tag at the end. Oh, that clap was big in Royal Rangers. But the visual it placed in my mind was not accurate according to scripture. I sort of envisioned Jesus being hoisted up, kind of like a crowd surfing thing, but then he floated up above everybody else, and the louder we sang, the more he rose and levitated into the air, and then he started glowing, and then the whole world could see that he was so awesome. But this song is based on John chapter 12, verse 32. And I, if I am lifted up from the earth, will draw all peoples to myself. But a single verse does not a doctrine make. Let's look at the context. John 12, 31 to 33. Now is the judgment of this world. Now the ruler of the world will be cast out. And I, if I am lifted up from the earth, will draw all peoples to myself. This he said, signifying by what death he would die. We don't even have to dig. John tells us outright. He's talking about being lifted up on the cross to die. Lift him higher, higher, higher! And it's such a happy tune. I mean, we sound like the Pharisees saying, crucify him, crucify him. So why doesn't the music match the tone of the lyrics? Probably because the song was written in ignorance. I would think the music accompanying such a passage would sound more like this.
Now is the judgment of this world. Now the ruler of the world will be cast out. And I, if I am lifted up from the earth, will draw all peoples to myself. This he said, signifying by what death he would die.
I chose this song because it's pretty easy to point out its flaws. Modern songs are a lot more subtle. You have to be aware and alert. Many times you find yourself singing something that's not biblical. The danger is, because of the power of music, it'll stick with you. I'll make a bold statement here. Most Christians spend more time listening to Christian music than reading scripture. Your music might be informing your doctrine more than your scripture reading. This is unacceptable. When I look back at all the wrong things I once believed, it was always due to a lack of reading and understanding the scripture. Christian music is not infallible. My advice, if it doesn't match with scripture, don't sing it. Don't listen to it. Now here are my unsolicited tips to Christian songwriters. 1. Use scripture accurately. 2. Don't teach false doctrine or heresy. 3. Can you please make your melodies and harmonies match the lyrics? 4. Are you even capable of writing an actual melody. Half the time I feel like I'm singing some sort of spin-off from Baby Shark. So next time you find yourself in church mindlessly singing a song, stop. It's something we should think about.